So, hi, what is your name?
Hi, I'm Beth Burton.
What is your job here at PB?
At PB, I'm the AVID teacher and coordinator, so I look over the 3 AVID classes here at PB. I also teach in world history in the social science department. In the spring, I'll be teaching the theory of knowledge class with the International Baccalaureate program.
Wow. So how long have you been in this position?
Well, I've been at PB for 4 years, but prior to that, I taught at Bidwell Junior, so this is my 9th year of teaching.
Do you have any other jobs besides being a teacher?
So after I'm done teaching, I head over to Chico State in the afternoon, and that's where I am the assistant track and field coach. I coach shot put, discus, and hammer at Chico State.
What college did you attend, and what was your major?
I went to Cal State Northridge, down in Southern California. I was a history major, and I minored in art at Northridge.
If you weren't a teacher, what would you rather be?
Oh, if I wasn't teaching, I'd love to work in museums. So being a museum curator was a lifelong dream of mine, so maybe when I'm done I can go into museum curating and work in the art department.
I see. So a little bit about your personal life. Where did you grow up at?
So I grew up in Downey, California. It's a suburb of Los Angeles. It's about 15 miles away from downtown LA, so a very diverse area.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Warren High School, home of the Bears, so I graduated in 1993.
What kind of music do you like to listen to?
I listen to everything. I am one of those people. I have rap, I have hip-hop, I have alternative, indie rock. Everything's on my playlists. So, everything.
Who would you say your hero is?
So my hero is Eleanor Roosevelt. So I love what she did while she was the First Lady and how she continued on in her humanitarian services. So Eleanor Roosevelt is my hero.
What kind of hobbies do you have outside of PB?
So outside of PB, I do a lot of arts and crafts. I crochet and I draw and I paint. I also like to build things. On the physical side of things, I compete in Scottish Highland athletics. So I'm ranked 5th in the world right now. So I go all around the country competing in these Scottish festival games. So tossing cabers and stones and hammers and things like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2 pugs named Boone and Bowie. I also have 2 cats named Aurora and Willie the Wildcat.
Where's your favorite place to vacation?
So I love going back down to Southern California. I couldn't live there, but I love going down and visiting my family and going to Disneyland and going to the beach. So Southern California is still probably my favorite place to go vacation.
If you could travel anywhere else besides Southern California, where would you travel to?
So I'd probably head to Scotland. I'd spend a whole summer touring and competing in games. I get to wear a kilt and eat bangers and throw cabers and things like that. So that's what I would go and visit and do for my summers is visit Scotland.
So if you could spend the day with someone, dead or alive, who would it be?
So I'd spend my day with Frida Kahlo. So she was a Mexican artist and she does amazing work, or did amazing work. And I just love to talk with her and see her views of life and paint with her. So I'd love to spend the day with Frida.
So did you ever play any sports?
So in high school I played basketball and track and field. I actually went to the state meet 3 times in high school for track. So I was a shot putter in high school. Got a scholarship to college. That's what paid for my school, was doing track. So throwing heavy metal balls around, that's what I did. And that's kind of segued into my life today.
Nice. So how much can you leg press or squat?
So back in the day I was squatting around 500 pounds. Nowadays I could probably squat around 300 without much trouble. I could leg press over 1,000. That's not, leg press is kind of wimpy. So
wow.
Sorry leg pressers out there, but it's got a squat.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Matilda?
I have. It's one of my favorites.
Do you think you could ever throw a student like how they did in the movie?
Well, maybe a very small freshman. I could probably turn and toss the small freshman or a junior high kid, but some big beefy kids probably not. But yeah, I could probably toss a kid if I had to. Wouldn't though, but I probably could.
All right, that was an interview with Miss Beth Burton.
It was, thanks.